Hey Rockstars, how are you doing? This is a quick video for you to keep your energy high because I wanted to share this message with you about energy. I was in a back-to-back workshop last entire week. Monday I was in Pune, Tuesday and Wednesday I was in Lonavala. Wednesday evening from Lonavala I went straight to the airport to Pune and I caught a flight to Hyderabad, reached Hyderabad at 1 a.m. in the night. Morning got up early, got into another workshop. Checked out from the hotel that day, got into another workshop. So 2 days I was in Hyderabad back to back. From Hyderabad, I came around Thursday night, I came back to Pune. And that next morning, immediately Friday, I had a workshop in Lonavala again. I was back in Pune, and then Saturday, I had some coaching sessions. So while I was going through this entire schedule, why am I telling you this? Because, I realized after so many days that I was in this 6 days back to back, packed schedule, and 8 hours talking, getting up early in the morning, catching a flight at night, preparing for my workshop, going through high pressure and high expectations from senior managers and leaders like you. And in all of that, I had this question about, how am I able to manage this energy? What am I doing which is letting me manage my energy? And when I asked myself this, interestingly, just the next day, I was in the workshop and a participant ended up asking me, which was a group of 200 people, workshop there, and one participant during the break asked me, he said, how are you managing your energy so much? Aren't you tired? And I said, no, actually I'm not tired. So I said, maybe I should write down what is it am I doing which is keeping my energy high, and maybe share that message with you. So here are two key things that I do during the day to maintain my energy at a very high level. Well, the first very thing I do is I don't say I am tired. During the day, as the day is going by, when the energy is going down, when the physical strength goes down a bit, I in fact like to say that I have all the energy in the world. I'm loving what I'm doing. I have all amount of energy to do whatever it is required to do. So for an example, the workshop is almost over and I'm now going home, or I'm getting in the hotel and I have to make some emails, or I have to do some conference calls, or I have to talk to Indu, and I have to give some time to my family. And I'm telling myself, I have the energy. I have the energy. Now, this might sound like a cliche, but I tried doing this just like an experiment on a Sunday when I was thinking about this. And I told myself, I'm tired. And I really was tired in the end of the day on the Sunday. A lot of family things were going on. So I was tired and I told myself I'm tired. But the moment I acknowledged it, the moment I told myself I am tired, that's when my body started reacting to it. My mind started reacting to it. It's my subconscious mind did everything possible to listen to my command and to let my body feel exactly what I thought it was feeling, which was I was tired. My body went down, my mental energy went down, and things just took a toll. That's one of the things that I realized I do wrong only those days when the energy really goes down. So one very important thing, don't say your energy is going down. Don't say you are tired. So then, when I was talking about this to a friend of mine, a participant later, and I shared this message with him. So he said, so what am I supposed to do? If I'm tired, I don't say I'm tired. Yes, exactly. You don't say you're tired. So what do you say? On the contrary, say the exact opposite. Say, I have the energy. Does that make a difference? Absolutely it does. I've tried personally, tried out yourself. Human body, human mind is like a program. It accepts every single command you give it. Everything you tell your mind, whether it's positive or negative, it just accepts the command and it starts reacting to the command, whether it's real or not, right? I mean, haven't you had a time when you thought something negative about a friend and you kept telling yourself that he's wrong, and you just couldn't see anything else but the fact that he's wrong, and later you realized that he was not wrong? You remember how guilty you felt about that? But earlier you couldn't see that because your mind was completely blocked. You had given yourself the command that that person is wrong. And then your mind believes only that. So first key message here, stop saying you're tired during the day. Start saying, I have the energy. Start saying, I have the energy. When you're going home, I have the energy. When you're reaching to a client meeting, I have the energy. Keep saying that and then just check the energy you have. I promise you. Okay, that's the first one. Here's the second thing I do which helps me maintain my energy levels. Compare your challenges with success, not failures. Compare your challenges with success, not failures. Here's what I mean by that. There's this friend of mine who came to me for coaching on Saturday, I was telling you, and he was going through some business challenges. So I said, what's the challenge? And he's in the LPG gas business right now. And he's doing really, really well. But he said last few days he's been very insecure. So I said, about what are you insecure about? And he said, this new Modi Sarkar has come up and it looks like they are trying to convert the whole LPG business into CNG. They want to bring CNG in residences at home and they want to completely shut off the LPG gas business. So, and he's into LPG gas, and he said that the CNG gas, there are only 2 or 3 main companies who provide gas, and they're not interested in giving vendors. They're going to do all the business providing directly to the customers. And he was really tensed about that. So he said, how am I going to make that happen? Because a friend of mine recently, he said, a friend of his, he said recently, had a similar problem. He was in a business line, and that business line, due to some policies, had to change, and he was completely gone down. His business had gone down. He was almost bankrupt. So he says, what if I go through the same thing? Now, I recognize what his problem was. He was comparing his challenge with an existing failure of another friend of his, right? If you're going to compare your challenges with failures, then you're going to fail. You got to compare your challenges with someone else's success or maybe your own success. So for an example, if you remember, I don't know if I shared with you in our last workshop about my house that I'm getting, and the builder was not able to give us our house for the last 2 years now. It's been delayed, that project already. But here's what we did. We got all the customers together. We got about 60 customers staying in that house together, in that building together. And we realized that there is an amount of about 5.5 crores that is pending to be given to the builder yet. So we're getting that money together and we're giving that money face by face to the builder and making sure that he uses that money now to give our house. And while that was happening, one of the customers, one of our friends in that group asked me, Mitesh, how are we going to make sure all 60 people are aligned with us? Is that even possible? It seems impossible. He said, the last time a friend of mine tried to do this in another project somewhere, he couldn't gather 20 people. And we've got 60 customers to convince here to gather all that money together and release that money on our understanding over here. How do we do that, especially when all the trust was lost in the builder? And here's what I told him. I said, look, Mr. Narendra Modi has convinced a country of 100 crore, 1 billion population out here, and he's convinced everybody to make him a prime minister, and he's brought BJP into a position which has never happened before. So if he can do it with 100 crore people, can we not do it with just 60 people? That's pretty small, right? Just 60 people. And come on, I mean, Dhirubhai Ambani started his career with what? Nothing. He was in a job somewhere abroad. You've seen the movie Guru, and then he comes back and hardly knew English, and he just took off his business. And when he started off, what did he have? Just big dreams. And what does he have today? He's left 2 sons who's taking his business so big today that it's difficult for people to compete with that Ambani group, right? What I'm trying to say is this. There are people out there achieving such big things. In front of that, what's our project of 60 people getting together and getting a small society built up in the next 3 months? What's the size of the challenge? So small. And that bigger challenge, somebody else had already succeeded. So this challenge, it's all right, no big deal, right? And the moment I said that, the whole group was very excited. They said, yeah, of course we can do it. Why? Because now all of us were comparing our challenge with success. We were not comparing our challenge with failures. So during the day, you're going to face, and you're already facing different challenges, right? Start comparing your challenges with success. Do not compare a single challenge with failure. There are going to be people out there who are going to tempt you by giving you comparison of market situations where companies have closed down, businesses have closed down, people are not doing well, people have lost their jobs. Listen, block yourself out. Completely block yourself out. Don't compare yourself with those failures. Compare yourself, if you have to compare, with only success. And that will keep the energy high. Okay? So that's a short message from my side. 2 important messages of how to keep your energy high. First, don't tell yourself you're tired. Keep saying, I have the energy. Second, compare your challenges with success, not with failures. Okay? So I'll see you on another video on my channel once again. Bye, Rockstars. Take care and have a good day, leaders. Bye-bye.